Hi, I'm Clinton. Tonight we're having a one-on-one shot with Tyler, one of the players in our D&D campaign. First off, thank you for taking the time to sit down and answer some questions with us.
Of course.
Um, First one, so it's shooting high on this one. What do you enjoy about playing D&D?
Um, there's a couple parts. I think um, a lot of my background with storytelling comes from writing and comes from watching movies, and I think D&D is just the perfect avenue to be able to not only write a story in real time, but also kind of feel like you're the hero in a movie and also tell those stories in a collaborative way that you don't really get to do with any other kind of storytelling medium or
It's
hobby.
it's really is kind of like there is no other kind of thing like this. Even
No.
even video games and
and
stuff
and
don't.
yeah, and both sides of the table are totally different experiences too. That
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Okay, following up with that, as a player,
Mm.
since you actually did bring up the both sides of the
Yeah.
table, as a player, what do you enjoy bringing to the table as a player?
Um, I think in terms of like uh myself, I like to try to think outside the box and bring creative solutions. Try to think above my character sheet a little bit and and be creative and have that opportunity. Outside of just me, I like to bring the positivity and the excitement to other players and kind of let everybody be just as excited, about everything. Like I don't know exactly how to put it, but just make sure everybody's having fun with that positivity, and it's infectious, and it really makes the game all that much better. Just
Yeah,
sharing that
it
with
does
somebody,
kind of just snowball into itself like that.
100%.
Yeah, cool. What inspired you to play this character?
Um,
First of all, who is this character?
this character is Clementine Clicker Widget, um, and I would say the biggest inspiration for her as a person uh, is my sister, actually. Just in terms of personality, it was always heavily inspired by her, Clementine. Um, uh, from like a
Does she know this?
yeah,
Okay,
she,
okay, okay.
she definitely knows.
Surprise.
Yeah. Um, I, it'll be funny for her to see my interpretation of her like on a camera. But in terms of fantasy, in terms of having a small character who's physically weak but uses their intelligence to bridge the gap in combat. That's been in so many different media, from Iron Man, Penny Parker to Titanfall to really any kind of mech anime and all that stuff. It's kind of a recurring thing, and it's just always something that I wanted to try to pursue in D&D. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
So, next part, no spoilers, because we've got a campaign going on. Uh, of all of the locations in Drax Arcadia, why is your character in Dragon's Mouth?
So Dragon's Mouth is kind of this um, point of conversion for lots of different aspects of Clementine's story. Not only is she looking for people here, but there's lots of people looking for her. Um, she's here, I would say, definitely to find answers from herself about the world, that kind of thing. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so how is Clementine different than how like the other players and other characters perceive them?
So I think a lot of times kind of comes across not necessarily cold, but she kind of looks at the problem, finds the best solution for herself as quick as possible, and acts on it. And I think that she can come across as selfish, um, but I think deep down there's a lot more to that response um, that I'll hopefully get to dive into at the table.
More driven than
Yeah,
selfish with
it's
that
not
agenda.
it's not purely in self-preservation. There's more story there to it, and that's something I'm excited to pursue at the table and
Okay.
yeah, unpack.
What kind of music would your character like if they were around nowadays?
Okay, so um, music's something that always inspires my characters. I like to scheme to music, and I don't have to look far for my inspiration because she's based on my sister. So um, think what I kind of settled on was just something really loud, really bassy, like minimal substance and maximum volume and bass. Something like a Travis Scott, something like a Don Toliver, Playboy Cardi, that kind of thing. Just a lot of bass to kind of when she's tinkering or working with something to put that the order in front of her, put the chaos and the music behind her, and kind of separate that, help her focus. So,
That bass-filled white noise.
yep.
Cool. All
Yeah.
right. Here's a curveball.
Mhm.
If you met your character in the real world, how do you think you get along?
Um, as I've been saying, I don't have to look far. Uh, she is a little based on my sister, so I think we get along pretty well. I like to think so. Um, you know, I think me and Clementine, if we ever met, would definitely have our days. Um, I think I would think she was interesting, and I would try to understand her a little bit, and I think she would just think I was annoying and like the worst, the most boring person. But yeah, I think she'd be pretty cool.
Okay. Well, thank you for sitting down with us again and answering some questions about this.
Of course.
Check out the Game Night Presents Drax Arcadia, our campaign on YouTube, to see Tyler playing Clementine. More one-on-one shots with the rest of the players are on their way, so check back soon. Thank you all for watching, and if you like this video, you know what to do. And remember, make every night a game night. Thank you.